So Amit, you work for the Israeli media. It's about an hour before the game against Iceland. How do you see the game going?
I see it as a very tight game, like everyone. I think there's a lot of tense. The Israeli team is very, very optimistic. I think this game maybe will be decided by the bench because many good players sit on the bench in Israel, like Oscar Gloch, there are also other players, Abada, and I think it will be it will be a battle between the physical side of Iceland and the more technical side of Israel. I think there's a chance for Anan Khalaili, who is in very, very good shape, a very young player, to be the star of this game because the focus is on Ran Zahavi, who is the leader in the attack. And I think that the other players like Turjiman, like Khalaili, can utilize it to be good and to score goals.
Are there any surprises in the Israeli national team?
Yeah, big surprises. The biggest surprise is that Oscar Gloch, who is considered a big star in Israel, playing Salzburg, is not starting in the lineup, and all the journalists now in Israel are criticizing this decision. And also the fact that the midfield is very soft. Kanikovsky, Kinda are not physical players like Abu Fani and Netal Aviv, so people think that maybe Iceland will have advantage in midfield in terms of physical presence, and we'll see how it goes. There's a lot of pressure on Alon Khazan, the Israeli coach. He knows that if he loses today, he will not continue as the national team coach. He must deliver, otherwise there will be a lot of criticism. People expect Israel to win.
Yeah. Is there a player in the Icelandic team you're worried about?
Yes, the striker, of course, from Genoa, Gudmundsson. Everybody in Israel is talking about him. The 10 goals he scored in Serie A, and he's the main focus, I think, of the Israel. But of course, I know that Israel put emphasis on two main things: the pressure of Iceland and the free kicks and all the set pieces. Israel met Iceland in the League of Nations less than 2 years ago, and they know what to expect. Physical team, very direct football. It's very different in styles, but I think it's very close. And I would not be surprised if this game goes to maybe to extra time or to penalties.
What are you the most excited to see in the game?
I think I'm excited to see Israel. I was here 4 months ago when Israel played, and it's like 30 years have passed because then everybody talked about the war. There were no hostages released. People were, the players went to sleep at 2 a.m. They were in contact with their families and with their friends in Israel. And now it's the direct opposite. They only talk about football. The team is close. No politics, nothing. They just want to do it. And of course, in Israel, because of the war, it brings extra motivation. They want to bring happiness and success to the people in Israel who's going through a difficult time. So, it's very exciting. And, I think it will be a tough match decided by small details. And everybody in Israel is optimistic. I didn't meet one people in Israel that say that we don't go through. I'm the only one who's a little bit skeptic. Maybe I know something, maybe I don't, but it's very interesting because people feel, good vibes. Also, the thing that the coach, Haraider, said, turned on some people. There is a talk, not in the national team, but the crowd, the fans want some revenge. If the game was in Israel, they would boo him. This karma thing, they want to win because of these things. And, the fact that in Iceland, many people are not on the Israeli side, that's how they see it. But I'm talking about football, and football-wise, I think it's a very balanced match, and it will be decided maybe on one goal, not more than that.
Final prediction?
1-1 and decided on penalties. And Israel has a very good goalkeeper in penalties. Glazer is a specialist in penalties. And he had a great match against City, but Valdimarsson is also very good, very tall. So I'm going on penalties, maybe 2-1 to Iceland, but don't quote me, no.
Thank you and good luck to Israel.
Thank you, good luck to Iceland and to Israel. And the most important thing is that we'll have peace, and one day we'll have better times.
Of course, thank you.
Thank you.